Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Much respect to the brothers that are out there preaching and teaching the truth worldwide across the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and freedom for this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim and Akwaf that might be listening to this lesson on today. This is your brother Abba Yabba coming through with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the title of my lesson is Balance is Important. Now, balance is defined as a condition in which different elements are in equal or in the correct proportions. When I speak on balance today, it means balancing out, your walk. Knowing that there's a time to you need to be going hard, and then there's a time to where you need to rest yourself and make sure that you're ready and prepared to do the work and do it to the best of your ability, because we are in this flesh. We are not in our perfect state of being. We have limitations. So we have to make sure that we balance out our lives, and we have to make sure that we're doing the best we can with the abilities that we do have. So sometimes we need to be going hard, and sometimes we need to, rest and take the time to meditate on the word itself, and knowing that we have a job to do and do it to the best of our ability. And without me rambling on with my own thoughts, I'm going to go into Ecclesiastes 3:1-8. And it reads, it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to rend, and a time to sow, a time to keep silent, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace." So with that being said, it's a balance in everything that we do. It's a time for everything, a time to work and a time to rest, so we know that from the word itself. And that's just to start it off with the mindset that we should have in this walk. There's a time for everything. If you going too hard, then you're going to push yourself out of this truth, because you're going to put too much on yourself, and you're not going to allow yourself to use the information that you've gathered. You're going to be constantly pushing and not really able to utilize that information, that knowledge. You got to always be able to utilize what you're getting. Just like what I've read in Ecclesiastes. You know what I'm saying? It's a time for it. It's a time to get and a time to lose. It's time to keep and a time to cast away. Going from part of those verses, and we have to make sure that we stay balanced. Because the devil and the demonic forces that are working against us, want us to be unbalanced, want us to feel like, we can't really rest in a way because of our situation. We've all have sinned and we've all fallen short. So yeah, we're not perfect, and we know that. But we have to be able to make sure that we're gathering up the right information and distributing that information that we have in the right manner. Matthew 6:33-34 reads, it says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and its righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof." So we can't look past what we're going through, you know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, we should be doing things righteously, and live righteously. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to provide everything we need. But we also got to live day to day in a balanced way of life. We can't look forward to tomorrow because no day is promised. So if we have a balanced life, then we know that we have to do it one step at a time. We can't overstep ourselves, because then that way we'll end up falling. In John 16:33, it says, "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." And Yahweh Shai is speaking here, and he's letting us know that there's going to be a balance in life. In him, you're going to find peace, but this world itself is wicked. And that we're going to go through, trials and tribulations, sorrows, things that are trying to bring us down, but we can find solace in him, knowing that he's been here, he's done it, and he's overcome it. And we have to be able to look towards him, and knowing that's where our help comes from, because he's going to help us and guide us through it. He's going to lead the way. Ephesians 5:15 reads, it says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." So we can't be out here just living life without balance, without having a form of organization in our life. You know what I'm saying? That's not wise. That's foolish. You know what I'm saying? To live without any organization, without any type of balance. You know what I'm saying? Because, fools live that way. They just live it, in an unorganized manner. And then, when things fall apart, they don't know how to get themselves back on track. But a wise person will live in an organized way, to where they will be able to see where they went astray and get back on track. And that's how we need to live our life. Philippians 4:11 reads, it says, "Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state that I am, therefore to be content." So no matter what state that we're in, it's going to balance itself out. And we just have to be patient, and we have to understand through the word that, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not going to put us in a position to where we're not able to bear it. So just because today is bad, don't think that tomorrow is going to be that way. And even if it is, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not going to allow us to fall. So he's going to balance it out for us. We just have to be patient and endure to the end of the thing. Colossians 3:17 reads, it says, "And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Hamashiach." The Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him. So whatever we do, we're a representative and a representation of Yahweh Shai, because he's walked this earth. He's shown us the way. So we're representing him in our walk, and we're representing him in what we do. So that means we have to balance it out, and we have to look to him, which cometh our help when it comes to the things that are shaky for us and that we don't have that much understanding of or knowledge of. And he's going to give it to us. He's going to provide it for us. Once again, Hebrews 13:5 reads, it says, "Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have, for he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee." So we don't need to worry about what somebody else have. We need to focus on and be content with the things that we do have, and know that we have our own portion. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has balanced it out for all of us, because we're all parts of one body. So my gifts might not be your gifts. My understanding and your understanding may be different, but we come together to form one understanding and get it in the best way we know how, but have that one doctrine. The doctrine is what's the main driving factor, is that we're all on that same page, but we have different qualities and gifts and blessings, so that we utilize those things and come together and make sure that we're formulating the right understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's not about us, so therefore that we're not trying to get anything that somebody else have. We're not falling in love with somebody else's things and gifts, but we're knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has blessed us with our own portion, and knowing that he's never going to leave us nor forsake us in that. And I'm going to end it off in 1 Peter 5:7, and this is just to bring it all together. Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. So this world is gonna cause you to worry. This world is going to cause you to fear. But if we cast all our cares upon Him, then we won't do those things. We will know that Yahweh Shem Yahshai has us, and we will only fear Him and not this world or things of this world or the people in this world or the things that they can do to us physically or even, financially or whatever the case may be. We know that Yahweh Shem Yahshai has us. And as we are balanced in our walk, and if we're balanced in the way that we do things, then we know that, it's going to be okay. Not saying that our walk's going to be smooth, and not saying that it's always going to be rough, but it's going to be balanced out because we are casting our cares and everything on Yahweh Shem Yahshai, knowing that He's going to provide for us, knowing that He's going to lead us, knowing that He's never going to forsake us. So that's all we should be concerned about, is our walk and our balance in this walk, because Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to provide everything for us like He's always has and like He always will. So with that being said, that is the conclusion of my lesson. I pray that all that were listening were edified on today. And this is a quick hit, you know what I'm saying? But just to let you know that balance is what we need, and balance is what we should always have in everything that we do. And excess will cause us to be overwhelmed, and not enough will cause us to not have what we need in order to get the job done. So we need to make sure, that we take on the right balance in this walk and continue to look to Yahweh Shem Yahshai for our guidance and for our wisdom and knowledge in it. So, as always, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. And until my next lesson, Shalom.